part of it is George Latimer is arguing that Bowman has lost touch with his district, that he is too much of a big ideas man and not practical enough to actually get things done. But really the undercurrent here has been the fight, the war between Israel and Hamas. We did catch up with him a little earlier this evening when he was out and about in the northern Bronx, which is, of course, an area where he needs to see some high turnout given Westchester County, which, of course, is the home of George Latimer, makes up such a large portion of this district. He was going around with a drum line trying to encourage people to head to their polling location, which was not too far away. This also comes as Bowman has had plenty of moments in the public eye where he has made gaffes, notably, of course, pulling the fire alarm around that vote series on an important spending bill on Capitol Hill.
I imagine the bad news has sunk in at this point, Kevin.
I wouldn't actually say that because I don't think the room fully knows it yet, quite frankly, Errol. There's no television set here on. You think of a campaign event, a campaign night, usually there's, a TV that's showing the results live. Maybe they're playing a sports game, depending on what's going on. But there's nothing here at the moment. The crowd's milling about. Perhaps they're starting to suck in the news a little bit. But overall, the mood has not really changed. I just reached out to a member of Bowman's team to see exactly what their timeline looks like for this evening. Are they going to call Latimer and then come out? Will we get a concession speech? Will it be soon? No real details yet.
What lessons can be taken as we look at this statewide and maybe nationwide? Because I know a lot of eyes were on this race, Kevin.
Yeah, a lot of eyes, and forgive me if I'm not fully hearing your question because it is rather loud here, but I always want to add caveats to elections like this because unlike Bowman 4 years ago when he won in this primary, upsetting Elliot Engel, the map has changed. It's less of the Bronx, more of Westchester County. George Latimer may have beat an incumbent, but he also was acting somewhat like an incumbent. He had a lot of local endorsements. He also, of course, has very high name recognition in Westchester County, being the county executive. On top of that, there's the unusual circumstance of all of the money being thrown into this race by AIPAC, by other outside groups. $25 million spent in ads in this contest. Just a lot of extraordinary factors all confluencing on this one single race. So perhaps we should take a beat before overreading too much, though there is the fascinating dynamic that, of course, a member of the squad has now been defeated for the first time, that progressive group on Capitol Hill.